So I came out here to fish on this lake today, and I came here with a heavy heart. I found out yesterday that about 48 hours ago, a fellow and local YouTuber by the name of Kevin Wong, who runs a YouTube channel called Big Fish Small Cameras, has gone missing on Lake Ontario. His boat was found washed up on shore without him in it. The rumor is he wasn't wearing a life jacket, and the search parties are out there looking for him. Unfortunately today the rollers are 4 to 6 feet, and I've volunteered to help, but they told me not to come out because the waves are too big. Lake Ontario can be a great lake. It can also be a very dangerous lake. My heartfelt hopes and wishes go out to Kevin's family. I'll link his channel in the description below. I did have some contact with Kevin in the past over Instagram text. He was helping me out with some information. Nice guy, very useful guy. I really enjoyed watching his ice fishing videos, and I've learned a lot from him. And I hope that this comes to a good ending, but it doesn't look like it. If you guys are out there in the water, definitely, you put on that life jacket from the minute you step on the boat to the minute you step off the boat, especially if you're alone, especially if you're on big water. Not having it on is a death sentence. Remember that, and always put it on. Let's hit the water. Well guys, no luck so far in this part of the lake. I've kind of gone all around that island over there, this side, that side, sort of done a little bit of the middle. Nothing, just some small panfish bites out here in the middle between the two islands. I'm gonna head to a completely different part of the lake and see what is going on. A lot of anglers out here, so it gives me a good clue as to what some of the spots may be on these waters. This is only my second time on this lake. I've never been to this part of it. I've been way down there on that end. So we'll give her a good run, and hopefully we'll find a spot where we can catch a few. See you guys out there. Well guys, I just checked, and of course I wasn't filming. But there he is, the biggest freaking smallmouth of the year. Wow. Easy there, brother. Look at this. The tube was completely out. And this guy's just fattening up. How you doing, buddy? Wow, that's a good 3-pounder there. Nice long fish. This guy eats up, probably weighs another pound. He's certainly going in the live well for some pictures later on. I don't know how there was a smallmouth here. I mean, we're in weeded areas. Those guys usually like to hang around rocky shoals. I guess they're out here looking for food. Unfortunately, did not catch that catch on film because I forgot to press the record button on the camera. Of course. I know they're in here. Wonder if that smallmouth was a loner or like a tribal member, meaning there's a school of smallmouth somewhere in here feeding up. So I caught that guy around 10 feet, so I'm playing around between 9 to 12 feet, sort of moving in between depths to see if I can locate some more fish. Nice quiet waters here I found. It's a little bit windier out in the bay, but this big island here is giving us some coverage. Maybe the fish like that too, we're about to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is spot number 4 for the day. We're gonna do the same old thing, throw the green tube again because that's what I've been catching them on lately, and it seems to work. So why change something that works? My confidence depth today, not to say that they can't be somewhere else, but if they're at 10 feet, I'm going to continue to fish 10 feet and see if I can catch another one. It's the warmest part of the day now from here on in. It's going to get cooler. I do have to remember to put my boat facing the downwind position and use the wind to drift. That will allow me to keep more juice in the trolling motor battery, and also It allows me to cover more water, and the trick is to cover as much water as possible, especially on tougher days. The tougher the day, the more water you want to cover. So just keep moving, keep casting, keep moving, cover a lot of water until you find them. Now, if you look at my Panoptic right here, you could see there's a lot of weeds coming up out of the ground. So unlike some of the lakes in the United States where the ground is really flat and you can see those fish, for example, that could be a fish, but it could also be a weed. You never really know, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to fish weedier lake. Everything is an indication and another possibility. I've yet to I'm still fishing 10 feet. That's where I caught the other guy. Let me move us a little bit shallow. We'll see if there's anything there. All right, so I moved up shallow here. I'm at like, I don't know, probably 3 feet off the weeds. I don't know how deep the weeds go down. I see bait fish, lots of bait fish, and that's probably why the bigger boys are in here. And I see this weed line here, which could be very interesting. This could be a hot area. It's kind of a weed hump, which I'm sitting on the edge of right now, and I'm fishing the deeper water, which strangely enough are closer to shore. So let's see what this little area produces. Temperature of the water is warmer. This little bay here has got to hold fish. The heavier jig head seems that 1/4 ounce weight. It's just kind of staying at the surface and not doing what I want it to do. That's because I'm reeling it in too fast. I think that was a bite. Yeah, that was a bite. I said there were going to be fish here, and there was going to be. Here we go. Gotta keep it tight on this guy. It's taking me down. There he goes. What a jumper. Incredible, guys. It's another big smallie. All right. Don't go on my trolling motor. What a tanker truck. All right, let me get my net. I'm gonna get this guy. Just came off as I put him in the net. Incredible. Wow. Take a look at this guy. Not quite as big as the first one, but a good chunky bass. I knew there had to be one in this area. This certainly is a great spot up here in the Kawartha Lakes, catching mundos. I can definitely tell you guys that the smallies are in feeding mode. They are in a hurry to fatten up before winter comes around and their food source becomes really scarce. So this is smallmouth territory, right? You're close to a weed line. The weed line breaks, goes deeper, and then you've got rocks. So the rock shoal type of environment is smallmouth environment. I'd expect to find them here. The first one, however, I don't know, maybe he was a drifter. But this is certainly a good day with 2 sizable smallies in the well. I'm in the weeds. When I caught that first one, the really long one, first time I saw him in the water, I could have sworn it was a pike. All right, guys, I think this is going to be the absolute last spot of the day. Spot number 5. A few boats out here, 3 feet of water. Let's get to it. Let's try the swim bait, see what happens. Interesting area here. Combination of rock and weed. Sort of intertwining. Pretty cool. Well, unbeknownst to me, there's a tournament going on. I'm sure these guys are not too happy with me fishing their water. I didn't even know. If I did, I'd stay off the lake, but hey. There we go. Woo! What a jumper. Oh, I got that on camera. Come here, boy. Wow. Woo! He swallowed it. Another one for the wall, boys and girls. Big smallmouth. Heavy. This guy's got to be 3-4 pounds. Wow. Unbelievable. Guys, it has been a pleasure to be out today. Some days are tough, some days are like this. It's all good. It's all the same fun. Hope you guys are out there having as good of a time as I did today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell to notify you when my next video comes out. Till the next time, Dallas out. What a tanker truck.